Alright guys, and welcome back to another
Your hound
episode.
is a mark of nobility in Ferelden, is he not? I have heard that gaining a Mabari's loyalty is considered the ultimate proof of character there.
That's him. My own living, breathing, slobbering status symbol.
The dog cares nothing for worldly power. The Maker would like to see us learn from them.
You are right about that, big dog. Animals are better than
Don't let
people.
it go to your head.
Oh, it feels better. I can't decide if I want to put my middle finger over the scroll wheel or over the right click. We'll figure it out. There we go. Where are we off to this time? Ooh, probably that. Mirror Image and Night Terror seem like a good start. Get the elfin quests out of the way. Let's hit that first. This is going to take us on a loop.
You intend to bring us to Hadriana soon, I hope?
Well, if you're going to be pushy about it, I guess sure.
Just tell me if you hear more rumblings from the coterie about protection. Blondie's got enough trouble. Let me ask you something, Hawk. You made it into Hightown. I'd expect anyone else to get complacent, but you must have plans.
I'd make a good noble, don't you think?
I wouldn't wish that on you, my friend. Nobility is just another word for a lot of rich people trying to kill you. To be honest, I thought there might be a chance you'd want to go back to Ferelden now that things have calmed down. It's good to hear you're sticking around.
What would I do without my trusty dwarf? I'd cry myself to sleep without you.
Oh, don't get all teary-eyed on me, Hawk. You know I can't stand to see a human cry. So, we've got a whole city-state full of trouble to get into. Shall we get started?
Yes. I think we should.
Hawk, I've got some news. You might not want to be near anything breakable when I tell you, though.
Why don't I buy you a pint and we'll talk?
You just keep making this harder. Although I won't say no to a pint, if you're buying. I've had an ear out for Bartrand. After the Deep Roads, he ran to Ravain, probably because he knew I couldn't track him. But I hear he might be back in Kirkwall. He called in loans from a few of his contacts in Hightown.
I've really missed Bartrand. We've got a lot of catching up to do.
I agree. Bianca's been missing him something awful. Let's stop by his new house. Welcome him back to the neighborhood and all that.
What? Oh.
Rich spending. It's a bit over your head, isn't it?
That's right, pal. Tonight I'm paid and blessed, and all I had to do was turn my head.
Found him.
To all my friends, hey, step back. I know important people. We're gonna show this city what to do with Heed and Oxman.
Let's see how you do when your target doesn't have their weapon bound.
I never touched them, but I can take the likes of you. You want some of this? Take it from me and my new friends. You're on your own, pal. That's loyalty for you. Come on. I'll kill you!
Isabella could have taken them all on her own. Stop moving.
Feeling a little friendlier?
What? What do you want? I just did what he said. It was more coin than I've ever seen.
Come on. Someone so generous they deserve recognition.
Templar. It was a Templar. I didn't get the name. We met near the Chantry. He said taking these Kunari was serving the Maker. I swear, he even had the seal of the Grand Cleric. True is true.
Well, I think we know who did that.
A fine joke, that. A Templar.
Serving the Grand Cleric, no less.
So he comes down wearing nothing but his boots. We have a few drinks and everyone's laughing.
It's like you haven't moved in 3 years.
It's easier for people to find me this way. Do you remember the relic I told you about? The one I need to find? I've been following a lead. I'm so close I can taste it.
You're wasting your time. Castillon probably doesn't care anymore.
I retrieved it. It would be mine if not for those rotten... storms. Look, I know how you feel about this, but it's important to me, and I'm going to need your help when the time comes. Just promise me you'll consider it.
I promise I'll consider it.
Thanks. I appreciate it. If I learn anything new, you'll be the first to hear about it.
I have something for you.
Ooh, what's this? Oh, isn't that just the cutest thing?
Baby animals are cute. Ships, not so much.
Thank you, Hawk. This was a thoughtful gesture.
Wow. Let's see what we can do in Lowtown still.
The sounds coming from inside are always so cheerful, but I never know what to do in there.
Check your purse. I think you lost something.
I was hoping you'd come. You did so much for my Fenris already, but... I visited him among the people, but he turned me away. I know the demons still plague him. And now they've taken him. 2 days ago, Fenris went into a nightmare and hasn't returned.
So you're what? Hoping I can yell really loudly in his ear? Maybe give him a good shake?
I'm hoping you can reach him. You made a strong impression when you rescued him from the slavers. My Dalish friends tell me he speaks of you all the time. The Keeper says Fenriel's powers are a throwback to ancient magics that once let elves shape the Fade. The only way to reach him is through his dreams.
Fade's a big place, you know. Got any landmarks?
Keeper Marathari thinks an ancient Dalish ritual can help free Fenriel, but someone he trusts must enter the Fade to guide him out. Are you willing to submit to her magic to save my son?
Ooh, it's not often you get to submit and still come out the hero.
Does that mean you'll do it? Oh, thank you.
The Fade, huh? Don't know how much help I'd be to you there.
The Keeper will delve into the ancient magics to protect this half-breed. She wouldn't do so for me.
I've already called for the Keeper. We need to begin the ritual as quickly as possible. Would you like to stay here or return when she arrives?
This is too urgent to delay.
You have been far kinder than I had any right to expect.
I came quickly, Ariane. I did not wish to tell you by letter how grave your son's situation is. The magic he possesses makes him what the Tevinters called Somniari, a dreamer. Dreamers have the power to control the beyond, what humans call the Fade. Fenris is the first in 2 ages to survive.
Just send me into the Fade.
I told you he was amazing.
Now, Ariane, please excuse us. We must prepare.
Oh, of course.
There is more, I must tell you, that is not for her ears.
You're really not my type.
This is a serious matter. Fenris cannot become an abomination. The destruction he would cause is unimaginable. If you cannot save him from the demons, you must kill him yourself. A death in the Fade will make him what your circle calls tranquil. He will be no threat after.
Got it.
I will not let him become a danger.
I wish you luck. Now, gather a team, and we will begin. Choose carefully, for all will face temptation.
Can I come? I'd love to see the ritual. And I promise I won't be a bother.
I have no desire to explore the Fade, but if you need me, I will go.
I admit, I'm a little fascinated.
Let us begin.
You know what's funny? None of you are coming with me. None of them. Not a single fucking one are coming with me. Here's the thing. They all betray you. Every single one of them. And like, bro, I have him a Bari, like, we're good. Like, I haven't used him the whole game, but he's here. He's here. What do we hit? X? No, that's gotta go there. This can go on H. So we'll move back after. No.
Well, it's rare to see 2 forgotten magics in one day. It's usually a slow place, the Fade. Not many surprises. I wasn't sure I'd like this one, but it has potential. Call me Torpor. I have a proposition that might interest you.
Speak, but I promise nothing.
I trust you're here for the mage, Fenris. 2 of the most powerful demons in this realm are vying for control of him. Sadly, I'm no warrior. I couldn't stand up to them. But if I did, I'd only want the boy's power to secure my position in the Fade. I'd be no threat to your world.
What would it take to defeat these demons?
They each weave an illusion for Fenris. You must help him reject it. But be cautious. Shatter the dream too quickly and his mind will break. He must reach the realization on his own.
I will not give in to temptation, fiend.
Have it your way.
You did not. Boy thought it was not a 1v1. It's 100% a 1v1. Get the fuck out of here with that. Alright. There it is. No, come here, book. This might take me a minute. Ah, fuck. No, 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 no. Damn it. Brother. Can I just hit R maybe when it gets close? No, it's gotta be right-clicked. I did right-click it, okay. Wow, that is tougher than it looks for me, being new to PC. Alright, alright, alright. How do we do this? What does it gotta be? Let's do a save real quick in case I gotta reload this. In the attempt to So technically speaking, we could just cycle them. I think that's the best way to do this. Oh, well, I don't think we did it. Let's just reload the game. Apparently there's a simpler way to do this. Boom, points. Alright. I'm not 100% sure how to do this one, so I'm just gonna save again. I'll move that one first. Then we'll move that one. Then we'll move that one. And that one. And that one. And that one. And then that one. And then that one. And then that one. And that one. That one. That one. That one. Easy. First try, let's go. Door doesn't open. magic book? Anyway, now that we got that ooze out of the way, shimmer, 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 shimmer.
That's it, Fenris. Hard on the downstroke, then lift. Good. I'll have you scribing all my letters soon. If I'd known you were such a brave lad, I'd have brought you into the business years ago.
Does that mean I can come with you to Antitha, Father? Mother said maybe this summer. Right, Mother?
Your father never wanted anything to do with you. Don't trust him.
Why are you lying to me?
Don't listen, son. She's always been ashamed of you. She wanted you gone, so she could go back to the dailies. I'm the one who loves you.
But why can't I remember you?
It's not your father, Fenris. You're trapped in the Fade by a demon.
A demon? No. No, I want this.
Then remember this is who took away them.
Only thing you ever wanted.
Ah!
You turned him against me.
Complete accident. I was trying to help. Honest.
You have cost me a dreamer. But at least you will provide me a death.
You would think that, but no. Actually, I will not be doing that. Yeah, I brought a fire stick for a reason, big dog. It was round 1, game 1. Although we might have just like really upset that girl. She told me to go easy on him, and that is not my style. Ooh, that door works. We might have to check that out.
He came to us to learn his heritage, to release the power from a lineage as ancient as our race.
I don't know what to say.
This is a trick.
First Enchanter, what are you doing here? Mother told me the Dalish are honorable. Why would the Keeper lie?
Why would she entrust her people to a human?
You are one of us, Fenris. Your magic will restore our greatness.
But you told me this magic was outlawed for a reason. Even the Dalish don't practice it anymore.
Could the elves trust you with the power to shape reality? Could you trust yourself?
Don't listen to him. The First Enchanter is trying to keep you from realizing your greatness.
Trying to keep me from temptation. Just like you were. You're not the Keeper. Be gone, fiend.
There you go.
You. Why did you interfere?
With my power joined to his, Fenris would have changed the world.
There can be no honest deal with a demon.
You took my dreamer. Now you'll take his place.
Highly doubtful. Looks like you got nerfed, big dog.
Victory!
Okay, so there's nothing in these hallways. Got it. Hey, it's Fenris.
I'm not sure if this is real. If so, it is the second time I owe you my life. The Fade feels different now. I see the stitches, the seams holding it together. I feel I could wake at any moment.
Dreamers control the Fade and the dreams of people in it.
I see why the Chantry fears us. I've heard tales of Magisters who stalk their enemies and use their own dreams to destroy them. You're right. I must master it. Find someone to study under. The Dalish do not have what I need. Perhaps Tevinter. If these powers can be trained, it would be there. My mother would not look kindly on such a journey. Can you give her my farewell?
May the Maker guide your path, Fenris.
Perhaps. There is a way out of this.
Good luck in Tevinter, boy.
I can do this.
Fenris has mastered his powers.
Then he lives. You saved him.
You're lucky. I should have taken the spell point.
Enough. Keeper Marathari, may I return with you to the Sunderlands? I would like to ask for my son's forgiveness.
Of course. It was you who chose to stay away.
He must go elsewhere to train. There is no one in Kirkwall to help him. He asked me to say goodbye.
My son? No. I must find him before he goes.
It is wise for him to seek guidance. Kirkwall cannot provide what he needs. I truly did not think what you did was possible. You are a rare human indeed. This book belonged to the last dreamer of our tribe. It has a rare magic beyond price. Please, accept it with my gratitude.
Okay, so it turns out you get a skill point anyway. Tome of the Slumbering Elders. Can't remove it from junk, don't really know what I'm supposed to do with it. Maybe Meryl will know. The Slumbering Elders must tell the story of the elders that are in Velgard and Solus and Mythal.
I've got something to show you. Come and see.
Oh boy. The beginning of the end.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
You're much prettier.
I'm sure you say that to Varric at least once a day.
Yeah.
I've spent the last few years restoring this. 2 of my clan stumbled across it in a ruin. We never found Hamlin. Amariel came back poisoned by the Alluvion, sick just from being near it.
Tell me you didn't bring the killer mirror to Kirkwall just because it's pretty.
It's not dangerous, I promise. I fixed it, or tried to, with blood magic. The mirror won't hurt anyone. But it doesn't work. I've tried everything, and I think it's because it needs to be finished with a special tool. An Arulin home, and my clan has one. It's been in their hands for generations.
I hear a butt coming.
I can't go back there alone. You have no idea, the Keeper. I can't talk to her. We fight or talk circles around each other. She has a disappointed frown that turns your bones to jelly. Please, help me. You will, won't you?
I'll go with you.
Maceranus, I'll find some way to repay you, I promise.
God, this game is so dark. Every time you try to help somebody, another person dies. It's so wild. Alright, we can do a couple runnings arounds to places that don't require me to, have a full party.
Hello, Emmerich. The guard captain says you're still chasing disappearing acts.
That's not funny. I need your help urgently.
I've
spent
that.
the past few years continuing my investigation into the murders of Ninette, Marin, and the other women. I believe I finally have a suspect. A man called Gascard Dupuis.
Dupuis. That's a funny name.
It's Olesian. I believe he is descended from nobility. When I became convinced of his guilt, I went to the city guard and demanded that they do something. The guards raided his mansion and found nothing. They were forced to apologize, and I was reprimanded. Meredith forbade me from continuing my investigation. But she didn't say I couldn't seek outside help.
Oh boy.
And I'm supposed to be the outside help.
My hands are tied. I can't do this on my own. What if one of the women who died was someone you loved? If Gascard Dupuis is guilty, he must be stopped before he kills again. We have to try.
Why is it always Hawk to the rescue?
I can't really answer that. You'll need to go to Gascard Dupuis' estate after nightfall. Please figure out what Dupuis is hiding. If he's innocent, find evidence to prove me wrong. It's just that simple.
Hold guilty until proven innocent. Yeah, Templars are just like the police. Ain't got nothing else to do around here. Alright, you asked me to take you to the holding caves, Fenris. You know, I would have thought that they would have forced me to reselect somebody, but if they're not gonna do that, I'd really like to just see. Ah, hi guys. Yeah, okay, my fire magic's busted now. God, I love this stuff. No.
This one will fetch a handsome price. Try to leave the pretty ones alive.
Yeah. Cuddles, get him.
I'll deal with this. There.
All about positioning. Those four slavers didn't even know what hit them. Ah, that's why we need a Varric. I forgot, I did switch this to casual, so this makes sense. I probably should turn it back up.
Pretty ones alive.
Cuddles is out there whooping ass. Told you, don't fuck with my dog, bro. I don't even got a John Wick, the dog will do it.
That's right. You heard me.
Lots of people here. Oh, Doggo had him by the throat. Where'd he go? Alright, time to be a blood mage. If he's screaming need fucking mana, then maybe that's your sign, you know? Anyway, I'm fairly confident we can do this. Ah, yeah, see, there it is. Okay, I just had to get inside. We'll bring Meryl with us and then Varric.
They're still here. Good.
I don't know if I would call that good. At least not for them. Before we advance any farther, I do have level ups available, and since he is 14, that's a... Wow. Okay. So he jumped some. What do we got here? 93? No, do I really need magic then? 93, 92? See, that didn't even increase me. That makes me a blood mage. Like a lot. And I could really only get up to 80. 96 and 81 versus boss. Yeah, it's 4%. Look, it's great to keep this at 100 for normal enemies, but I don't know about the other stuff. And when we're talking in terms of defense, I don't think I can increase my defense or armor at all. Oh, I can't. The likelihood of evading an enemy attack and my critical damage. That... Crit chance is nice too, you know? This is probably high enough magic. Let's go 1, 2, 3, and then go... Because I know my defense is lacking. 11.55, 11.55. That doesn't go up at all. Man, it's really hard to invest points in crit because it just doesn't feel like you get a reward out of them. Even though if I were to put like 20 points in crit, my Dark Souls plays tell me that I would get everything that I want out of them. 2, 3, 4, 5. This would allow me to slow people, which I do need, and this next point, very nice. And then we're pretty much done with the entroscopic or whatever the fuck, and we can continue going down our blood mage until we go spirit healer. As for these people, like, he's doing pretty well on his own. I would say let's just auto level. You probably should never get auto leveled again. No offense, Meryl, except for this. This you can get auto. I don't think she has though. We'll confirm that. Same with Varric, just auto level him. He's my friend. She is not my friend. He is also barely talking to me. Good to know, good to know, good to know.
See for yourself. The legacy of the Magisters.
They sacrifice the unwilling.
Is that so hard to believe? You're only a step away from it yourself.
That's not true.
Believe what you like. In my experience, mages always find a way to justify their need for power.
I mean, he's kinda right though.
Let's finish this!
Sorry, Fenris. Speaking of, escape. Now that I'm not fighting Zyvac, which is probably the hardest fight, if not one of the hardest fights in Act 2. it's kind of just like I have a fireball, so you know what I'm saying? People don't know. People don't know.
Now you fall! Go down!
Messing with us is suicidal.
Yep. Yes, it is. Does it tell me? Oh, it does. Okay, so this is probably, not one I actually need. That be nice to carry on. This be nice to carry on, but this one, movement speeds, misdirection hex is really something we are not going to need until we fight the arrow shock. And then it's literally only for that fight. And I don't even know if we're gonna fight the arrow shock.
Are you hurt? Did they touch you?
They've been killing everyone. They cut Papa, bled him.
Why? Why would they do this?
These poor people. This is ghastly. The Magister. She said she needed power, that someone was coming to kill her. We tried to be good. We did everything we were told. She loved Papa's soup. I don't understand.
This has been terrible for you.
Everything was fine until today.
It wasn't. You just didn't know any better.
Are you my master now?
No.
But I can cook. I can clean. What else will I do?
If you go to Kirkwall, I can help you.
Yes? Oh, praise the Maker. Thank you.
I didn't realize you were in the market for a slave.
I gave her a job, Fenris.
Ah, then that's good. My apologies. Let's find Hadriana and be done with this place.
Fucking douchebag. I should have made her a goddamn slave with his attitude. Brooding king. That door doesn't open. Man, Mind Blast OP.
Piece of cake.
Keeps him from getting away. Throw him to the ground, stun him, let the team pound on him a bit. Alright. I'm sorry, what? How is that the nearest object? I'm glad we found that. Seriously though, how is that the nearest object? I could put the game on casual and do a solo run with the Mabari. I have an item set that'll let me put it on Nightmare and do a solo run with the Mabari. I just... yeah. that blood magic couldn't keep her alive from my fireballs. The game cannot even register the fireball. I looked down, and then everybody died. I'm just gonna assume that that was Fenris's doing.
Stop! You do not want me dead!
There is only one person I want dead more.
I have information, Elf, and I will trade it in return for my life.
Ha! The location of Denarius. What good will that do me? I'd rather he lose his pet pupil.
You have a sister. She is alive. You wish to reclaim your life? Let me go, and I will tell you where she is.
This is your call.
So I have your word. I tell you, and you let me go.
Yes, you have my word.
Her name is Verania. She is in Carinus, serving a Magister by the name of Ehrman.
A servant, not a slave.
She's not a slave.
I believe you. We are done here.
Do you want to talk about it?
No, I don't want to talk about it. This could be a trap. Denarius could have sent Hadriana here to tell me about this sister. Even if he didn't, trying to find her would still be suicide. Denarius has to know about her and has to know that Hadriana knows. But all that matters is I finally got to crush this bitch's heart. May she rot, and all the other mages with her.
Let's not forget who you're talking to.
I haven't forgotten. You saw what was done here. There's always going to be some reason, some excuse why mages need to do this. Even if I found my sister, who knows what the Magisters have done to her? What has magic touched that it doesn't spoil? I need to go.
Agreed, dickhead. Bye. Hey Fenris, come back here real quick. Douchebag. Alright, well we gotta head back to the mansion, I guess. Oh look, he's waiting for me here.
I've been thinking about what happened with Hadriana. I took out my anger on you, undeservedly so. I was not myself. I'm sorry.
There's no need to apologize.
You are generous. When I was still a slave, Hadriana was a torment. She would ridicule me, deny my meals, hound my sleep. Because of her status, I was powerless to respond, and she knew it. The thought of her slipping out of my grasp now. I couldn't let her go. I wanted to, but I couldn't.
I'm glad you killed her then.
I should be happy now that Hadriana is dead. Instead, I feel nothing but disquiet. This hate. I thought I'd gotten away from it. But it dogs me no matter where I go.
Yep.
To feel it again. To know it was they who planted it inside me. It was too much to bear. But I didn't come here to burden you further.
Are you going to use the information Hadriana gave you?
I don't know yet. I will have to think on it.
Let's just load the area.
There's an elven woman here, Monsieur. She claims she was sent here by you. Quite a lovely estate you have here. Is it that right, Samuel?
Greetings, Master. Your home was difficult to find. I've never been out on my own before, but I found it. Many people know of you. I hope I've made myself useful. I've already begun cleaning, and I can cook. Not as good as Papa, but a little. Is there anything else you'd like me to do?
If you're staying here, Arana, it will be as my servant.
You mean, I won't be a slave anymore?
You'll be paid, like anyone else.
A slave is all I've ever been, like Papa and Grandpapa before me. I'll try to be a good servant. Thank you, Master. You're too good to me.
Yes. Well, we'll get that replaced right away. Sorry about that.
Yeah, I'm not here enough to care. You gonna give me the boom now? Oh yes, Sandal's special room.
Boom! Ah, there he goes again. How he makes these things, I'll never know.
Perhaps he'll be the first dwarven mage. Wouldn't that be interesting?
I don't know. The actual mages don't do enchanting, do they? Just the ones who had their magic taken away.
Tranquil.
Yes, them.
Man, you gotta register. Like, if it makes a dwarf react like that, it's probably not a good thing. But even on that note, we are at 51 minutes. I'm gonna have to see you guys in the next one.